What's up guys, Zeus here back with another IDV video. Quick reminder that if you do enjoy the content, like and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel and press that little bell notification button so that way then you know when I make a new video. Anyways, here as you can see some more of my Violinist gameplay, and this is from one of my legendary ranked matches, and the Perfumer did a good job of rotating between front reception, confusing me, buying time for her team to decode, and costly waste of perfume. I make a little mistake there and chuck the note thinking it would chip, but you know, sometimes life doesn't work out. She let me disrespect her palette, so it's pretty good. But throughout this match, it starts off slow, but end game is when it really starts to be nerve-wracking because that's when all the pressure's on. And here, as you can see, I hit a beautiful note on the Perfumer, one of my better notes that I've ever hit. And when I hit this note, I was like, yes, yes, oh my god, I didn't expect that to hit. I expected her to perfume back. So I'm thinking in my head, alright, but Mechanic still has the doll out, Seer still has an owl, and Forward can always harass. So I'm now patrolling around because my tinnitus is ringing, so I assume that somebody is decoding at church. And lo and behold, I was right. Forward was decoding at church, so I decided to get a nice early hit so that way he uses some of his football as he does now, so that way then he can get early rescue. And chuck my notes, and Perfumer pops the perfume instantly. So what I do is that I head towards, but I pan my camera so I can turn around the second she launches it back. I chuck a note. I was late. I thought she would double back and then run back into it, but you know, we're here to learn. Anyway, I think I can do the same thing again, and then I get a palette slammed right on my head. Good job from the Perfume. Now here, this is where game sensitive, guys. I know there's a forward, so I back off from anywhere that I can be stunned, so that way he launches me into the open, and I can knock the forward and prevent him from extending the Perfumer's kite for too long. So now I'm going, and the Perfumer runs directly into me. I don't know if this was because she was not looking behind her, but hey, the motto is we don't complain. Remember that, guys. The motto for TVC is we don't complain. But anyways, I leave the Perfumer there because I know she has a 30% debuff when it comes to her self heal, so I decide to chair the forward so he doesn't come in with haha, I have football so I stun you. Then I go back to the forward and place him on a chair. Then I go to the Perfumer. I said forward. I'm a little bit slow. I go back to the Perfumer. Now, this is the beautiful part of this. Seer had to rescue the forward before half. So Seer now wasted his tide turn. And what does that mean for me? Now the Perfumer doesn't have tide turn, which means I can just knock her instantly and put her back on that chair. Seer does a good job of dodging my note right here, so I just stand behind the note in the chair, bait, I wait, then use my Rhapsody. He gets scared, owls, I missed the hit, and then Perfumer just starts. I don't know if this was her throwing, but once again, we don't complain. And I kind of get greedy here, so that's still bad discipline on my end. I get greedy, I get a note, and then I try to knock the Seer, but I end up hitting the mech's bot on the other end. I didn't realize it in match until I started recording this video. And forward tries to come in to harass, so I just start baiting the forward around. I chuck a note so that way his football gets put under cooldown. And then by the time he comes back, I'm already moving around. He tries to go for a chip stun over here, as you'll see. He'll try, but that doesn't work out in his favor. He ends up just doing it in vain, making my animation shorter. I cut off that kiting area or that window, use some of his football, but I do end up, terror shocking him right here. Good old friendly terror shock. Remember, guys, a terror shock a day takes away the hunter's pain. So now I'm just like, oh wow, there's 2 ciphers left. I gotta start harassing Cypher. So I chair forward at Seer's cipher, so that way then after that he can get off and stop decoding. And I know that Mechanic is obviously going to come in for rescue, so I'm just like, okay, where's this mech? I see the mech. I think she's going for the vault, so preemptively I just chucked the note. Beautiful job from the mech, predicting English, please, come on, for predicting my note, knowing that I would do it there. And now this is the funny part. I'm just like, oh, I see the mech. Okay, I'm adjust. Okay. So I'm like, oh, I can walk through. No. Mm-mm. Mech said no. And when mech says no, you must listen or you get punished hard. And I missed the mech right here, but then I double back because I see from the corner of my camera. I'm just like, oh, wait. Mechanic. So I see now that there's 2 ciphers left. If Seer is finishing up Mech's original cipher at Graveyard. And at this point, it looks like I'm playing for a tie because don't forget that Mech and Seer both had ciphers that were at like 70, 80%. So Forward tries to do something cheeky. He tries to go in for the rescue, which would have changed this entire game from a win to a tie if he pulled it off. But watch this, watch this. Dun-dun-dun, dun. Terror shocked him with the chip of my hitbox on the back end. And now it's just me harassing the Seer. And it's like, well, what you gonna do, bud? I don't know how Seer avoided that Rhapsody. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't know if that was 2-framing. Like, I'm just like, okay, back to the forward, back to the forward. Secure the kill. Secure the kill. Remember, guys, when you play Hunter, you want to secure your kills. You never want to leave them on the back end. If you have to change perks to secure that kill, change perks, especially if it's endgame. But yeah. So now I'm here. I hit a nice note on the Seer, and that's the end. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm